Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. I am going to share you something today. I was gonna buy a couple of cakes online, and I thought to myself, I better stop buying because I need to use the yarn in my stash, my thread in my stash. So I thought, I have these colors in my stash. So I am going to make cakes out of thread to create this lovely color. And I have so much, maybe I would make more than what I was going to buy. So I'm going to share you my secret, and then if you have threads like I do in your stash, I would highly recommend you to watch this video. So let's get started. I've been thinking forever to buy that cake, and I thought I need to use the threads, the yarns in my stash. If I keep on buying, what's going to happen that I already have in my stash, right? So this is what I created. I have like 3-4 containers of thread that I bought. I kept on buying that I would use it, and I know I'm going to use it for something, but I wasn't quite sure until I saw the cake, and I said to myself, well, that cake has been in my, I was planning to buy it for 3 months, believe it or not. So I kept on postponing. So anyways, I got this idea. I just wanted to share it with you. So I'm going to create one cake and see how it works. Remember, I bought this from Hobby from Denmark, and I didn't like the quality of it. I thought it was mercerized, but it's not. It's just yarn, cotton yarn, thin. So I'm going to follow this. First, I need to make cakes out of these individually, and then I am going to make that cake that you saw in the picture. So if I follow these steps from light, well, this is not like, this is ecru, right? This is the color. So this is not ecru. The label is missing here, but it's not ecru, but it's not pure white. So it's like ivory. It's not ivory. It's like off-white. It says white here, but it's not pure white. Just to point that out. So I started from this to get darker. This is a little bit more creamier, and then it becomes cream, and then bang, yellow. And then yeah, so let's get started, and then how it's gonna turn out. So if you have threads like I do, I'm sure you do, you can create something like this and make something wonderful out of it. Okay, so I'm gonna cake them, and I'll be right back. Okay, here I am making cakes out of these hanks, just to show you. And I picked the thinnest yarn. They were number 30. So I am going to, this is going to take me a while, but I'll be right back. Okay, so I have gathered the thread that I need. It's a basket full. And when I weighed it, so I don't know if the winder's going to be winding the cake, because it's going to be a big, huge ball. Because when I weighed it, this is like 40 gram, and the yellow is like 90 gram when I weighed it. So usually cakes are about 200 to 250. Like this one, I bought it from Hobby from Denmark. Like, it's very expensive, and it's not cheap. So it's 200 grams. So I'm going to make lots and lots more, heavier than this, to make a cake. And like I said, I don't think the winder is going to carry like a cake, because when you wind it, it's going to be big. So what you can do is, you don't have to wind it, and then crochet it while you're using different colors to create the cake. That's another trick you can do. See, I bought this from Hobby. This is super soft. Okay, this was, yeah, this is 250 grams. I'm just looking at the grams, comparing it, what I weighed it. So just to give you an idea, so like the cake is going to be way bigger than this. Like this cake is biggest, the ones that I bought, the three, between the three cakes. And this one is from Hobby as well, Denmark. And then let me see how heavy this is. Yeah, this is 200 gram as well. So this one is the heaviest between the three that I bought. But I am going to use 100% good quality mercerized, except this one. This one I bought from Hobby as well. It's not good quality, but when you look at labels, like these are made in Canada. This is a 30, number 30. I picked up the thinnest yarn between, it's the thinnest thread. So when I'm mixing it with the yellow, I can use thin. Yeah. So like it's going to be a good quality if you have threads like this in your stash, and I'm sure you do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab 3 kicks that I made with those hanks that I had. So there's 40, 40, 40. So this is like, this is over. See the color change, it doesn't matter because we're playing around with it, we're making cakes. So this is like, only this is going to be over 100 gram. Can you believe it? So yeah, and then the next color is the yellow. Well, when I'm changing the color, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this and then mixing with the cream, and then when I'm going to the solid yellow, just to give you an idea. So it's going to be like layered, changing colors, and then I will again use 1 thread of this because this is pretty heavy, and use 1 thread of that, and then mix it with one strand of this gray color when I'm doing with the yellow, and then when I finish I will do 2 strands of this to finish it up. And I don't think I will have enough room for the, like I said, for the winding, but let's try and see how it's going to work. Okay, this is, I just wanted to share. I'm doing it with you guys. I haven't done it before, so please bear with me, and I'm sure it's going to turn out perfect. Because I want to make not a shawl, I want to make a cardigan, and using this method just to you know, play around with it and see how it works. Even a short cardigan for the summer, just to cover my shoulders, because my shoulder muscles are very tense. Even the summer it happens. To cover it, just to protect it. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to use 2. And the winder, let me see if I can turn this camera towards the winder. Okay, so I'm using, see, even this is even thick. Like when you compare it to this, I'm just grabbing one of the cakes here, just to give you an idea. See? The 3 strands, this one has 4. And look. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be fun. Like, you're making your own, right? So it's fun. It's exciting. Okay. Okay, let me just, like, you can crochet it like this. You don't have to cake it if you don't have a winder. Just to give you an idea. Like, you can start crocheting it right away. But I just wanted to show you how it would look like when you cake it. Okay, I hope you can see it. My winder, my thingy here. So let's see how this is going to work out. Okay. So I'm going to start with the light color. Ooh. should have one of the balls got stuck. That's weird. Huh. Yeah, I should have. Yeah, the one I didn't grab it from the inside. It's from the outside. That's why it's giving me a hard time. Okay, let me go back and change this because it won't go nice and smooth if I don't pull it from the inside. Okay, so I am making a cake, and I will go until I finish these white ones. I'll be back when I'm, oops, yeah, I have to be careful because like I said, you can do this while you're crocheting. You don't have to make a cake, but I just wanted to show you so you can use up threads from your yarn to create a cake. Okay, I will continue and I will come back when I'm changing the color. Okay, so I saw a knot here while I was making the cake. I'm just going to cut this and then change the color. So I'm just going to do it randomly. Oh my goodness. My scissors over there. Let me grab my other scissor here. I'm all over the place today. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that and then add that small yellow that I found in my stash. And this way I can get rid of this yellow thread. It's not dark as the other one, but that's okay. That's okay, nothing to worry about, right? Just cutting this, and then I'm just gonna add this, make a knot. So this is you can use any color. I found I have a turquoise. Oh my goodness, I have so much thread in my stash. It's like unbelievable. So I made a knot, and let's see how this is going to work. Let me remove this I don't know which one this was. Let me just pull this. Okay, the problem. One of the balls. Here we go. Let's see how this is going to work out. Okay. Should put this in a... Okay, so I'm rolling it, making a cake, and then you can oops, yeah, be careful with these, yeah, we don't want this, because when you're crocheting, it would be a problem. That's why I'm going, in my next projects, what I'll do is I will start crocheting right away, instead of making a cake, because, so you can see the color change, even that little light, yellow is changing the color, and yeah, I have to be careful. So let me just finish this ball and I'll be right back. Here is the cake. I have a cake that I don't have any more room. As you can see here, it's touching this, so it's not going to cake the gray. I was going to do it with the I was going to do it with this and this yarn, and then do two strand of this yarn, but unfortunately I do not have enough room to cake it. So what I'll do is I'll just crochet it. So here is the cake looks so far. It's huge. Let me just weigh it and see how heavy it is. I weighed it, and this is exactly 199 gram. So I will be working with this, and then this. So it's going to be over 300 gram. I hope you like this short way of how to make cakes out of the threads that you have in your stash, and I have so many here, as you can see. So I'm going to be doing blue, like I have blue, like a turquoise color. And I notice you can see the yellow here, but it's not enough. So what I will do is, while I'm crocheting, I will put another strand just to give that more yellow. If you look closer, you can see it, but it's not strong enough. So this is a little bit weak. I think I have another one of this. I'll find it, and I will add that to that cake while I'm crocheting. So if I hope you liked this. I just needed to share it with you, my idea on how to make cakes out of the thread that you have in your stash. And I know there's so many different other colors that we have. I have pink, I have turquoise, and I just went to iceyarn.com and looked at the colors. So this is their link, and then you can get the ideas. Like they have 33 colors, and then I have red in my stash. I can even make this color. Oh my goodness, think about it. The colors that you can make with the gray, darker gray. If you have any, oh my, don't you think this color is nice too? I have plenty of these colors in my stash as well. So I'm gonna use up those, and when I make the tutorials, I will use the yarn that I am going to create. I think this is nice too. It started with the blue and it went a little bit lighter and darker. Wow. And these colors are pretty nice to work with, to create, just to give you an idea on how to make cakes. If you have a thread in your stash, they're all beautiful. And if you're interested, you can go and buy them. It's like 50% cottons, 50% acrylic. I haven't bought this yarn, so I can't comment, but I'm sure it's super soft. And then they're selling 2 balls for $13.28, and then add another $15 for shipping. So you buy 2 balls for like almost $30. Yeah. Again, thank you very much for watching my tutorials. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe and hit the bell button so you won't miss any of my new tutorials videos that I post. Thank you very much, and happy knitting, happy crocheting.